Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and it's actually a real privilege to follow such a beautiful contribution by the member for Barton. Across Australia, and especially in communities like mine in Monash, this time of year carries deep meaning. Lent and Easter are profoundly important for many Australians, particularly within Christian communities. Lent is a time of reflection, of sacrifice and of spiritual growth. It is a time when people pause, step back from the busyness of daily life and focus on their faith, on compassion and self-discipline. It's also a time of fellowship, of coming together in our churches and our schools and our communities. And it is a time of preparation for Easter, a period marked not just by church services but by family gatherings, shared meals and moments of connection. At its heart, Madam Deputy Speaker, Easter is about hope. And this year, that message of hope feels more important than ever. In a world facing uncertainty and challenge, church leaders across Australia have reminded us not to lose sight of the bigger picture. Yes, we face immediate pressures, but we must also look ahead towards long-term solutions, towards renewal, towards building something stronger for the future. And that responsibility does not sit with leaders alone. Each of us has a role to play, and each of us can contribute to building stronger, more connected communities. And in Monash, we see that spirit in action. Each year, the combined churches of Warrigal mark the beginning of the Easter period by raising a wooden cross at the Warrigal Cenotaph. It's a tradition with more than 50 years of history. Last year, more than 200 people gathered to take part. It is a simple but powerful moment, a community coming together in reflection, in faith and in shared purpose. Across the electorate, many of our local schools also mark this time through the Stations of the Cross. Students, teachers, families and parish members gather to watch young people bring these moments to life. Opportunities are there for young people to reflect on who they are becoming and who they wish to become and contribute to our community. There are opportunities to develop empathy, to consider those less fortunate and to take action in that spirit. And many do. Throughout Lent, students across Monash come together to raise funds for those in need, learning not just about compassion but what it means to live it. Madam Deputy Speaker, the same spirit of generosity and community is on full display through the Good Friday appeal. Across our towns, volunteers have been out shaking tins, organising events and giving their time and all in support of the Royal Children's Hospital. This is an appeal that raises vital funds to ensure world-class care for our children in Victoria. And it's hard to find someone in Monash who has not in some way been touched by the work of that hospital, whether as a patient, a parent or a friend of someone who needed care in a moment of crisis. That is why people give, it's why they volunteer and it's why they care so deeply. Last year, Australians donated a record $23.8 million to the Good Friday appeal, and I want to acknowledge the incredible efforts of local communities in Monash who contribute so much to that result. In Yarragon, the Community Good Friday appeal has grown into something truly remarkable. In 2025, they raised more than $41,000, placing them 31st on the regional tally board ahead of much larger towns. But what makes this effort so special is how it has grown. It began in 2015 with a simple goal to get Yarragon back on the map, raising $6,000 in its first year. Now, 11 years later, it has become a whole-of-town effort. A monster raffle and Easter egg hunt, events at the pub and bowls club, local businesses all playing their part and getting involved. And even the youngest members of the community are involved as well. Last year, our students from Yarragon Primary School and Learning Centre raised $1,470 through their Coins for a Cause Day, creating an incredible 140-metre line of coins, Madam Deputy Speaker. It's a powerful reminder that generosity starts early and grows. On Phillip Island, the community has also stepped up. What started as a single fundraiser, a PJ party disco bowling night raising nearly $7,000 has grown into the Phillip Island Good Friday Festival, which is just quite incredible. And I also want to acknowledge Leongatha, where this year local rock and roll groups will come together for a 5-hour fundraising event at the Dacre Centre. I'm going along. I'm not sure whether I'll be rocking and rolling, but I'll certainly be supporting that fantastic effort in aid of the Royal Children's Hospital appeal.